we're going to start with Charlotte riding through the Novice 23, focusing on suppleness, because I think it's really important to use a test as a way to measure whether your horse is supple or not. Quite often when you're working with a horse in training, you may not notice those cues, and then when you come to put it all together in a test, it's a little bit more obvious. The things you want to be thinking about now are obviously the lines you're riding, obviously, and where you're going. So obviously turning left, your medium trot S to F. That's it, good. Show a transition at the end, that's it. Keep riding forward and then ride your 15-meter circle here at A. And while you're riding and thinking about where you're going, think about how he's feeling underneath you. Is he swinging? Is he using himself? So obviously ride into the corner now and then ride your medium trot here. Show more punch and more power. Go. Very good. Show a transition using your upper body. Then do your circle here. So you'll notice that the areas where he gets a little bit tighter or loses suppleness is in the transitions, so we can work on that. And then you pick up the canter, you go down the long side and you do your 20-meter circle. So as a trainer, what I'm looking at, you do your give and retake over the centre line when crossing the centre line the second time, and then it's obviously your medium canter down the long side between F and R. But as a trainer, I'm thinking about how the horse is using his body. I'm thinking about whether he's in balance through the turns, because that gives me an indication of what we need to work on. Well done, good. And then you trot in the corner there and show a walk transition in the corner there. Good, okay. The main things that he needs to improve are his elasticity through speed control. Okay, so what his tendency is, now obviously every horse is different, but when you make a gear change and you go say from second gear to third gear, he shows stiffness. And when you ride onto a circle line and then back into the corner again, those are the areas where he shows stiffness. If you look at his general way of going without any speed changes, it's perfect. His balance is perfect, but that gives you a bit of an idea of what suppleness really is. It's not just, okay, can I achieve a round outline with the horse thinking forwards and in a balance? Most people can do that to some extent with their horse. What you really need to be able to show, especially starting at novice level, is that difference in pace and being able to use your corners more influentially to get the horse's body more together. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to play with the gears. Slow him down and bring him back. That's it, very good. Now, I don't mind if he walks, okay, but just challenge him and see if you can get him to go even slower. As you do that, support with the lower leg so that you're keeping the energy coming through from behind. Yeah, ride with a bit more energy in your body language so that you keep him switched on. Exactly. Very good. And now ride forward again. So show a difference in your body language. When you want to go forward, go with the movement and put your lower leg forward. When you want to come back, balance him with your upper body and bring your lower leg back. So that you're always riding the hind leg underneath you in the collection. Good. Lower leg back and underneath your hip a little bit more. Very good. And now slow that down even more. Right back. Good. Don't worry if he loses his balance. Teach him where to put his hind legs. Come on, more under. That's okay. That's it. More under from behind. Slow him down. Very good. Very good. Keep that energy. Yeah. 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 Wait till he's balanced, which is now. And now ride forward. And go. That's it. Very good. Even faster. So it's really important when you're doing speed control that the horse is balanced in each phase. So what I need you to do is now trot large inside our boards and ride that same feeling through every corner. So just 2 or 3 strides of balance, engage the hind leg, and then quiet again. And balance, inside leg, and forward. Good. And back, hind leg, good. And now go across the diagonal and ride medium. That's it. And leg forward. Good. That's better. And then use your corner balance, inside leg, exactly. Okay, so just go forwards to walk, let him have a little breather. So if you put yourself in the judge's position, they're looking at the whole picture when you're flowing movements one to the other. And what separates the good horses is the ability to make it look easy. And so as a rider, when you're training day to day, you should be training for that end result of, does it look easy? Whether it feels easy is a different story. The phases of what we've just done there are really to focus on speed control in the beginning, using the variation of pace, and you can do that within the walk and the trot and the canter to develop the horse's natural athleticism. And challenge their comfort zone a little bit more. So, for example, you go to the point where if they walk when you're bringing them into the collection, that's not a problem. You can just pick up the rhythm once again and then teach them to balance themselves and then ride forward. So the idea is to not scare the horse by doing too many quick, short, sharp transitions where the horse becomes tense in their body. We want them to flow, we want them to be elastic. And so you're really looking for stability, both in the collection and also in the forward tendencies too. And then what you do is you transfer that through into the corners. So you use that as a tool to have in your toolkit when you're in a test to say, just balance the horse in the corner, create a little bit of energy, and then you can ride forward again on the short side. So you're really showing off and showing the horse his true potential, so that the judge is sitting there going, wow, look at that horse, he's moving, rather than that slightly backwards tendency that we all have to manage when we're riding a test. And then you can use that in your medium paces, both in the trot and in the canter. So again, you show off that natural athleticism. But you have to be careful to make your aids really clear. When you ride forward, put your legs forward, and then when you come back, bring your leg back. And that encourages the horse to still always work from behind, whether you're going forward or back.